And we're live. Hi everyone, this is amateurgamer, and now we're returning to Amateur Casting Age of Empires 2 DE. And we're on the map 4 Lakes. For red, we have Yardras playing as the Magyars. And for blue, we have Camille. That's a long name. I just call it blue. Playing as the Goths. So in the last game that I casted, I already talked about how now the Goths get loom for free, which is basically one more villager than the enemy, and if they're looking to rush, that's like 3 extra militia unit. So that's pretty strong. And I think Magyars also. Do Magyars experience any changes? No. Okay, I was confusing them with some other civ. There was one where it was like no paladins, but these guys have, yeah, they have paladins. Okay, it was a different civ. I don't remember which one right this moment. There was one where there's a discount to all cavalry, but no paladin as a result of that. Oh wait, no, not discount. It was a bonus, right? Attack speed or something like that. Yep, I don't know why I thought it was the Magyars. Just because they're cavalry civ doesn't mean that they experience changes. I don't think they experience changes. No, I don't think so. Though one thing that kind of affects them indirectly is the fact that there are fewer wolves now. So the Magyars have, villagers can kill wolves with 1 strike, but there are like fewer wolves. Let's see if I could find any. Or some variation wolves. Lions count as well. Are there any? I haven't spot any wild animal. Does this show me? No, right? I know the deers. I guess there's no wild animals here. Was there ever for 4 Lakes? I don't quite remember. Alright, one of the other things is that it wasn't this patch. It was, I think, previous or 2 patches ago. Like when you go into matches, you can actually find out the elo of the other players, how many games they played. So now I could go into the games having some idea if it's going to be like a high level or low level. But I guess it's still not accurate, right? I mean, my metric is like how many games had this player played. Of course, if you have players like me, I could play a lot of games, but I probably would still be really bad. Can the house fit through there? Maybe. Doesn't look like it. No, there's only, yeah, it's not enough. They need palisade walls. Or they could build a house right there. Anyways, blue is already starting to wall off. I don't know if either side will be. Yeah, this is a bit more. See, that's the thing. 4 Lakes I find can vary. Like, I've seen matches where both sides are kind of in the middle, so it takes longer to reach these lakes. Or they could be like closer. Like, this is probably. I think they could be a bit closer. Like, I've seen town centers like where the stone. Slightly north of the stone. Is that closer? Yeah, that's slightly closer to the lake. So I'm curious if either side will make use of these lakes. I mean, there's a lot of food. And I caught up with live gameplay, so I guess we're stuck with the normal speed. There isn't really much to talk about other than these boars are so far away. Yikes. The amount of distance. I mean, I don't know about you, but like carrying meat is heavy. And having to carry more distance seems pretty problematic. I mean, I know it's a game. I mean, come on, these peasants, you just need enough food to produce them, and then they work for free, right? They're literally volunteers. Yeah, now that Goths start with Loom, like, you can't really use your scout cavalry and do a lot of damage. Chances are you won't be able to accomplish much. And the red get Loom? Nope. Oh, red is going feudal age. Because I was like, oh, red has one fewer villager. Probably getting Loom, but no. So red got a dock, getting fishing boat, which is not a bad idea because right now, since red is researching feudal age, cannot produce peasants, and what this will do is this will allow red to get more food in the meantime. I seriously do think that any player who doesn't make use of the lakes on this map is really missing out on like a ton of food. A ton. Yep, red just have more fishing ships queued up. That is looking pretty solid. Red does have more villagers queued up. Because ultimately, I mean, fishing ships, I don't know why. Sometimes I think they're fishing boats. Actually, I think red still hasn't got Loom yet. Yeah, red is like, I'm safe. I mean, blue doesn't seem... I mean, that's the thing, right? If... Wait, does... Yeah, if you see your opponent walling off, unless it's a mind game, that would be an amazing mind game, right? They were like, oh, you're walling off, I'm probably safe. But the question is red getting... Red is not getting any barracks or anything? That would be really bad. And right now... Yeah, blue's villager count isn't that much better. That's weird. It's like 2 straight games. The Goth player is not... like... not using the small edges, small advantages. That probably won't matter. Really, you're going for castle age, but you have no defenses. Like, if blue decides to attack, red doesn't have much to defend. I mean, to be fair, a watchtower here will actually be pretty strong. Red is not building anything. And red also don't have Loom. Blacksmith, yeah. Now that blue sees that, blue is like, oh, okay. This is gonna be easy. I just have to rush. I wouldn't be surprised if... I'm surprised blue hasn't got a man at arms yet. Honestly, a rush now would be most effective. I'm still shocked. I don't know what red is thinking. Like, this isn't AI. Is red really going for castle age? I mean, blue attacks, yeah, it's... I don't see what red has to defend this. Unless you get watchtower. Yeah, those are gonna be men at arms. Yeah, red is making a horrible mistake. See, that's why constant scouting is that important, right? Now, if they build like... Oh, only now getting barracks? Yeah, that is... I mean, if blue doesn't attack soon... I mean, blue still have numerical advantage. Oh, that is not good for blue. Like, now red knows. If red is smart, red would get a watchtower. Or like immediately... I mean, that's the thing, right? You don't have men at arms. How are you gonna fight this? Actually, blue might just start building some towers. Stable. I don't see. Yeah, I really don't see red surviving this. Like, nothing against red. They're building past these walls. Yeah, building that watch tower is going to help a fair bit. That's a bit late there. And red still doesn't have loom. And they, oh wow, they actually tore down that. That is not good. But that's the thing, right? Like I said, red was way too greedy. And right now red has like nothing. I mean, they're even in villagers. Building a town center. Yeah, tearing all of these down is definitely going to hurt. I mean, it's a good thing that red got fishing boats. Wait, does blue still... Wow, blue is... I don't even know when blue is going to go for Castle Age. Blue is going pretty heavy. Yeah, what red needs is like another barracks because they lost the previous one. Is that what is red doing? I'm so confused. Right now it's not the time to build an economy. Right now it's to defend your... Yeah, honestly, red needs... Okay, yeah, now you're getting a stable... Wait, doesn't a stable need barracks? No? Yes. Wait, so if you already built it, you don't need another one? See, that's the thing, right? They're doing so much damage. And blue is investing so much here. And blue is still not going to Castle Age. Which means that if blue doesn't end it... I know earlier I said red was over, but red is doing pretty well. But yeah, if blue doesn't keep up in, like, moving to Castle Age, it's gonna be really bad. Because right now, red's pulling ahead in economy. If I was red, I would actually get another town center. They're getting... Yes, a lot of damage is done, but none that are like so devastating that red can't recover from. Yes, red has to rebuild. Ooh, actually losing that dock is going to be annoying. I'm surprised blue didn't go for that. What is blue trying to do? I honestly don't know what blue is... Blacksmith. Yeah, what red needs is like archer ranges. You get enough crossbows and you're going to rip those guys apart. Yeah, this will cut off a lot of food. Like, not good for red. But of course, it also means that blue is wide open. Actually, does red still not have loom? Wow. Like, red is clearly... Like, screw looms. I feel like what red needs to do is, like, get a dock here as well. Right? Not invest everything in a single lake. But I'm curious if those knights are going to do much damage. Oh, this hurts. Wait, do they get extra attack? I don't... Oh right, they get the upgrades for free. Wow, these knights can't take shots very well. I guess they have... Yeah, they have... No, they have 2 piercer. Yeah, if they hit... Wait. Yeah, these knights will die horribly. All of those scout cavalry? Wow. I mean, yeah, they only cost food, but... I feel like red is really... Red is so busy microing here that red just isn't paying attention to where it matters. Actually, these knights are just... Well... Not quite destroying, but yeah, they are annihilating. Honestly, investing this much into the watchtower is probably not good. And a lot of blue's villagers are stuck inside here. So that is like pretty bad. Yeah, blue is still in feudal age. Blue has invested so much resource. Where are all of these idle? Honestly, if red gets enough, what do you call it? Nice, they could actually they probably still couldn't take down the town center. They get some mangonels, yes, they will. Yeah, I feel like, well, I said it like a million times. Well, not a million, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean. I mean, still kudos to red. Like, I probably would have crumbled under that. Yeah, blue is now going for castle age. In terms of economy, red is doing better. And if all of these knights are able to... Yeah, I'm curious how red... Like, red has a more mobile force. Blue is accomplishing very little. Yeah, opening this up probably would do a lot of good. But this wood line, oh, it's open seasons. Oh no, red is not paying attention. But I think now... Oh, red is not paying attention. Yeah, red is not doing enough, to be honest. Blue has a lot of idle. Yeah, go after the villagers. You take out the villagers and blue won't have an economy to work with. Sure, you'll lose some of your knights. Actually, this is probably engagement that... Yeah, see, now blue has to react. Blue has to respond to this. I actually don't know. Like, I feel like blue could make something happen. But yeah, that's the thing. Man at Arms can't exactly win. Oh, never mind. I thought the Man at Arms died. Yeah, take out their villagers. That's probably not the best engagement. Like under the town center. That's probably not as worth it. But I mean, blue's economy is taking quite a hit. At this point, it looks like red is just spamming knights. I mean, red needs to like keep hitting blue's economy. You hit them hard enough and blue won't have anything left. But yeah, that's the thing, like, red seems too one-dimensional, right? Red is like, I'm just gonna produce nothing but knights. More knights. Yeah, got another dock. Fishing boats. That's probably a bit too many. Stone mining. Knights. That's the thing, you go knights and your opponent just had to go pikemen. Like, it's a pretty easy counter. I do think red had a great opportunity to like devastate. Like just getting range units would have changed things up. But red is like, I'm getting nothing but knights. I mean, that's red's choice. I just don't think it's the best choice. And blue does have 2 town centers. I think so. Building a house. I love how a lot of these are just not used. Like, blue invested so much and it's doing very limited damage. Getting a 3rd town center, okay. Yeah, both sides are like, okay, that was a bit too intense. Let's slow it down. Okay, with you? Yeah, I'm okay with that. So red is going to finish that town center. Red still have a pretty massive lead in villagers. In terms of military, yeah, blue hasn't really rebuilt much. Hey, blue got some knights too. Yeah, this is going to be a long game. I honestly don't know how it's going to end because initially the rush looked pretty bad for red because red was like really greedy. It's like, I'll go for Castle Age. So blue wasn't able to capitalize on that, and then there was that huge opening. Oh, these knights. Honestly, at this point, red could probably return the favor and just wreck a bunch of buildings. Yeah, most of blue's military production is here, which makes it really hard to defend. Where the hell are they going? I'm so confused. Were they trying to bait those knights? Okay. I mean, it's only I mean, you still don't want to fight those pikemen. I mean, it's still not a good trade. Yeah, blue is just answering with some pikemen. Red is still building knights after knights. That's a ton of resources spent. The blue... Oh yeah, blue's military is not looking so good now. I'm assuming blue conceded because... Yep. I mean, blue's economy didn't look as good, but blue wasn't out yet. But yeah, blue had to do a lot more to catch up, and blue lost most of his or her military, which hurts, right? At that point, red has... I mean, I didn't expect spamming that many knights would pay off, but apparently it did. I think the free upgrades from the forge probably mattered a lot more than I thought. Yeah, kudos for red for staying in it, even when it looks bad, and just slowly crawl back until blue is like, I had it. Anyways, this is the end of this video. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.